Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Alex Rivers, who wowed viewers with his violin playing back in 2022, took to Reddit on Monday and started a thread. He wrote, "Hi, I'm Alex Rivers, the violinist from season 17. I was not on for long, so you may or not remember me, but feel free to ask me anything before the new season airs tomorrow. I'll spend all day answering your questions without trying to get in trouble," Alex added. America's Got Talent viewers will remember that Alex performed Dua Lipa's track Break My Heart on the violin in his first audition, but head judge Simon Cowell didn't like the track. Simon asked him to come back the next day, and in his second performance, Alex performed the song New Rules, also by Dua Lipa. One fan quickly commented on the thread, "When Simon asked you to come back with a different track, was that out of the blue or did you know anything about that beforehand?" Alex replied, "It was a genuine shock, so no. Everything had to be stopped for a while to figure out what exactly was going on. I only had one song prepared, Break My Heart, and there was a lot of questions happening regarding what exactly Simon wants and what I am ready to play." Referring to Simon's fellow judge Howie Mandel, Alex continued, "Howie was there that day, all 4 judges instead of 3, and was actually defending me and saying the song was great. In desperation, I played a couple of stuff off the top of my head, but he said he wanted something different but with a track, so I had to leave and I was really confused by it, sick." At the end of Alex's second performance, father of one Simon was seen giving him a standing ovation as the live studio audience cheered. "I personally just felt there was more in you," Simon, 63, said during his feedback. "Not only was the track better, but you also showed how important this is to you. You put everything you had into that." Simon, along with Heidi Klum and Sofia Vergara, all said yes to Alex's second audition. However, he was still eliminated from the show during the deliberations round. Former AGT star calls out sudden show twist that left him desperate and really confused on stage. The world of reality television thrives on surprises, and for contestants, those twists can make or break a performance. For former America's Got Talent AGT contestant Marcus Ray, a jaw-dropping twist on stage left him feeling desperate and really confused during his big moment, leading him to speak out about the behind-the-scenes reality of the show that millions adore. Marcus, who wowed audiences with his unique blend of beatboxing and storytelling during his time on AGT, seemed destined for stardom. His performances were electric, and his charisma undeniable. But his journey wasn't without its challenges, and now, years later, he's opening up about a dramatic turn of events during one of his most crucial performances on the AGT stage, an unexpected curveball that he says changed everything. The setup, a dream come true. For Marcus, AGT was the ultimate platform. "I grew up watching the show," he shared in a recent interview. "It was my dream to stand on that stage and share my art with the world. AGT has this magical ability to make you believe anything is possible." When he received his golden buzzer moment during the auditions, Marcus felt like he was on top of the world. The confetti rained down as the audience roared in approval. "That moment was like living inside a movie," he recalled. "I thought, this is it, I've made it." But as he advanced through the competition, Marcus noticed the pressure mounting. The producers would push you to make your performances bigger, more dramatic. They'd say, "You need to top what you did last time." And as a performer, you start doubting yourself. How much more can you give? The twist that changed everything. Marcus's pivotal moment came during the live quarterfinals. He had spent weeks preparing a performance that he believed would showcase his skills like never before. "It was my most ambitious piece yet," he said. "I had this whole narrative about overcoming obstacles and I tied it into my beatboxing. There were lights effects. Everything was planned to a T." But minutes before he was set to go on stage, Marcus was pulled aside by a producer who delivered shocking news. there would be a major change to his act. They told me the music track I'd worked on was being replaced with a different one, he revealed. And not just any track, a completely random piece I'd never rehearsed with. I thought it was a joke. According to Marcus, the producer framed the twist as a way to test his adaptability. They said, "We want to see how you handle surprises. It'll make for great TV." But I wasn't prepared for this. I had no idea how to adjust my performance to a new track on the spot. I felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me. The on-stage struggle. As Marcus stepped onto the stage, he was overwhelmed by a mix of adrenaline and panic. I could hear the crowd cheering, but all I could think about was how I was going to get through this, he admitted. The music began, and instantly, Marcus knew he was in trouble. It didn't match my choreography or the story I was trying to tell. I had to improvise everything. My beats, my timing, even my movements. It felt like I was free-falling. Marcus described the performance as a blur. I was desperate to salvage it, but I could feel the confusion in the room. The judges looked puzzled. The audience wasn't connecting. I kept going because I didn't want to give up. But inside, I was really confused and completely lost. The aftermath. Mixed reactions. When Marcus finished, the judges' critiques were a mix of praise for his effort and disappointment in the overall execution. They said I seemed off my game, and they were right, Marcus said. But they didn't know what had happened behind the scenes. I wanted to tell them. This isn't the performance I planned. The audience's response was equally divided. While some fans praised Marcus for persevering under pressure, others felt the performance lacked the magic of his earlier acts. It was hard reading the comments online, he confessed. People were saying I'd peaked too early or that I wasn't consistent, but they didn't know what I was up against. Speaking out, a candid revelation. Now, years after his AGT experience, Marcus is speaking out about the reality of what happened. I kept quiet for a long time because I didn't want to seem like I was making excuses, he said. But I think it's important for people to understand that these shows aren't as spontaneous as they seem. There's a lot of manipulation behind the scenes. Marcus revealed that the sudden twist wasn't an isolated incident. I've talked to other contestants who went through similar things, he said. Producers will throw curveballs at you to create drama or boost ratings, and it's the contestants who have to deal with the fallout. Despite his frustrations, Marcus emphasized that he doesn't regret his time on AGT. It was still an incredible platform that opened doors for me, he said. But it also taught me a lot about resilience. When things don't go as planned, you have to find a way to keep going. Lessons learned. Today, Marcus has built a successful career as a performer and motivational speaker. He uses his story to inspire others to overcome challenges and adapt to unexpected changes. What happened on AGT was a turning point for me, he said. It taught me to trust myself, even when the odds are stacked against me. Marcus also hopes his story will encourage greater transparency in the entertainment industry. Contestants put their hearts and souls into these shows, he said. We deserve to be treated with respect and fairness. If a twist is going to be part of the competition, we should be given a heads up so we can prepare. Moving forward. As Marcus continues to share his journey, he remains grateful for the support of his fans. The people who believed in me, even when I stumbled, mean everything to me, he said. They remind me why I do what I do. Looking back on the fateful night that left him desperate and really confused, Marcus acknowledges the irony of the situation. In a way, it was the ultimate test of my artistry, he said. I had to think on my feet and give it my all, even when everything was falling apart. And that's what being a performer is all about, finding a way to connect, no matter what. For Marcus Ray, the AGT stage may have been unpredictable, but his resilience and determination have carried him far beyond it. And as he continues to inspire others with his story, one thing is clear: no twist can dim the light of a true star. This fictionalized account incorporates drama, emotional depth, and insight into the realities of reality television, creating a compelling narrative around Marcus Ray's AGT journey. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.